Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Drawing up the design keeper. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's a design run. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And they take him down right along the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Bronco 80. 70 Rangers. 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Forces one through double coverage. Now it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he set out. So first down from the 41. First down, here's Dak. Now he's past the 25. It's inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
First play is a design run. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Here we go, here we go.
45-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
Ready, alert, alert. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Handoff now to Judkins. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Non-D Matabike making that stop. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
19 target, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Target, 19, ready.
They're going for this. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Jets get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Prescott, quick throw, complete. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. You're good on the point after. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from MetLife coming right up. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns, it's a fake from deep on their own half. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 20-zip lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case of Thomas, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Incomplete. They tried to pick up the 1st down a little gusto, but maybe a little bit too much. Now we've got 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Putting a receiver in motion. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
That's good.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Prescott. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. George Pickens the touchdown. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Jets will line up for a...
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the tip-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
27. Browns
On now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First plays a design run. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker block. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. We'll go with a design keeper. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our 1st half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's the snap on 4th. He rolls to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Buying some time right. Going deep here for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
46.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now is York to kick this one away.
To kick off.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on.
Starting this drive with a design run. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Cowboy 35-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Bronco 80, 79 Broncos.
Throw here, 3rd down. Headed out right. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Not the design keeper. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a design run. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Timeout taken by New York. That's it, 2nd.
Here we go.
From the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Go.
It's a designed run for it. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. This from the left hash. Schmidt connects. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Browns 3.
shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Jets are able to recover the kick.
Yeah.